Just before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is the best way to buy any Rocket League items or credits on any platform and at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Go and check them out using the link in the description and use code TXE to get yourself 3% off your order. This is episode 55 of trading from a rare drop all the way up to the alpha cap, and right now the inventory is worth 130,000 credits. Just before we get into the trades, I'd like to mention I'm giving away a white octane over on my Discord server every 1,000 subscribers on the channel, and just make sure you've subscribed to enter because, yeah, we're 700 subs away. All you have to do is subscribe and join my Discord server using the link in the description down below. So subscribe, it's literally free, and you could win a white octane. But anyway, let's head straight into the first trade of episode 55. And of course, this is the post that we're going to be running going into the first trade. Now, I don't think I can actually fit every item in the post, so yeah, we're going to have to sell a few items before that post can change. And you may notice my voice is a little bit different in this video. I was at the Sidemen charity match and I was shouting a lot, so I've lost my voice. So it's not easy to speak through the entire video, so hopefully it will go pretty well. But yeah, we're going to be selling on an Interstellar in the first trade, getting 900 credits. That is going to be the minimum value. I might have been able to get a little bit more, but right now items are still fairly hard to sell, so yeah, just selling off for 900 credits. Maybe in a few days I might try and start to sell items for a little bit more, but for now the season's still pretty fresh. So yeah, credit demand is so high at the moment, it's still pretty easy to buy items below the minimum value. Obviously people still looking to get the rocket pass, but yeah, it's going pretty well. We've made a good amount of profit in the last few episodes as well, definitely more than usual, so the new season has definitely helped out. Trading has revived a little bit. We probably will see that fall off as well, but for now it's pretty good, so enjoy it while you can. And again, just going to be buying another item because, as I said, it's not easy to sell items at the moment. I'm going to be buying a tidal stream into the inventory, 150 below the minimum value, quite a decent underpay. And yeah, this item is really good for making profit. It's a high demand unpainted black market, so there are other ones that are good to make profit. So Jordan Dragons, Mainframe, Interstellar, all those black markets have a very high demand, so if you do buy them for below the minimum value, you're pretty much guaranteed to make profit. So yeah, try that if you can. I've got it listed up on RL Garage. I'm offering credits for all of those black markets, trying to buy them as often as possible because I make profit every time I buy them. And another item that is so good to make profit with is the white zombie. As you can see, 1.9 to 2.1k on the spreadsheet. We're going to be paying just 1.8k, so yeah, obviously 100 credits below that minimum value. I can't list it up yet, but when I do, I'm going to try and get 2,000 credits. It's a little bit of a push because yeah, items are still hard to sell, but if I can find it, it's pretty decent. I've got so many items to sell anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I don't sell that white zombie straight away. But I'm going to be selling a black OEM. As you can see, 1.1 to 1.3k on the spreadsheet. So hard to sell. I've got loads in my inventory already. I'm not going to be getting pure credits, but I am going to be getting a black Zomba and 300. And I believe on the spreadsheet, black Zomba, yeah, 900 minimum value. It was 800 at the time. So this was the minimum value that I was getting, which is fine because black OEM is hard to sell. So if I can get an item overpay or even credits and items that just add up to the minimum value, I'll take it because that black Zomba is also very easy to sell. So as you can see, I'm going to be getting the minimum value at the time of, I believe, 800 credits. Yeah, 900 would have been lovely, but it wasn't 900 at the time, so it was only really fair that I just sold it on for 800 credits. So yeah, that's perfect, getting some more credits in the inventory, which definitely is not necessary at the moment because we have so many credits to work with, like 110,000 credits around there. Yeah, loads of credits to work with. I might even, oh, I've said this before, but I might buy loads of items into the inventory, stack it up, and slowly sell them over a few episodes because this is probably the most amount of items I've ever had in the inventory, and it's just because of the new season. I can't really sell any of them, but yeah, let me know if you'd like to see some changes. Let me know if you want me to buy loads of items into the inventory, see how that goes, see if I make more profit or if it's more efficient as well, because I'm always trying to find better ways to trade and make profit. And not only are items just hard to sell right now, some items are even being sold for way less than I'd usually buy them for. For example, that Blackstone, usually buy it for about 600 credits. I was able to pick it up for 550. I've even bought it for 650 before, but yeah, paying a little bit less than usual. I might wait until the demand goes up and then sell it for 800 credits. That would be 250 credits profit from one item, which is genuinely mad. So that just goes to show how good trading is right now. So make sure you're on, make sure you're trading. I'm also buying a Crimson Standard again, resorting to high demand items because otherwise I'm not going to make a lot of trades because these items are so easy to sell. I can't sell the low demand items, so yeah, kind of forced to trade with high demand items at the moment. I can buy low demand items, but I won't be able to flip them at the moment. So my best bet for actually making profit profit is trading with high demand items at the moment, and then when the demand for items goes up a little bit, yeah, I'm going to start trading with low demand items again. But for now, I've just got to stick with high demand items, and I'm also going to be flipping that white Zomba, not the tactician one. I'm going to save that a little bit longer, see if I can get around 2.2k. But yeah, I was only able to get 1.9k out of the white Zomba, not 2k, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's still an item out of the inventory, so I'll take it. More credits, we can move on. And yeah, right now I'm going to try and focus on actually getting all of the items sold. It's going to be difficult because as I said countless times, yeah, the demand for items is pretty much on the floor for, right now. But yeah, I'm just going to be buying another item into the inventory this time. A little bit more expensive, I believe. Yeah, the black standard, paying 100 credits below that minimum value. Again, it's fairly easy to sell. The demand has gone down for this item recently. It's not as easy to sell as it was maybe a few days ago, but it's still pretty decent. Buying it for 2.8, should be able to flip it for 2.9, and that'll be another 100 credits profit. Again, here is the post I'm going to be using as soon as an item gets sold. I'm going to swap out an item that isn't already in the post because, yeah, I've got too many items at the moment. We really need to start clearing out the inventory. I'm even sort of thinking of using RL trading post just to try and help clear out those items, but I am going to be selling on that white tactician Zomba. Finally able to sell it. It did take a little bit of time, but it was worth it because in the end I was able to get a nice little overpay. I originally paid 1.8k, I believe. I'm going to be getting 2.2k, which isn't bad whatsoever. That is 400 credits profit, I believe, from one item, and it's a high demand item. So yeah, that is pretty much perfect. Didn't think I'd be able to get that much profit, but I'd take it. We'll move on. And yeah, if I can, I'm definitely going to be trading with more certified items, because even though I'm not too great at trading with them, there is a lot of profit that you can make with them. So yeah, I'll try and sort of educate myself a little bit more with certifications. Hopefully I'll be able to make more profit with them as well. But I'm going to be selling my Crimson Zomba for a nice overpay as well. The items are going to be fairly hard to sell. Buffy Sugo, which no one really buys, and I believe a Sub-Zero as well. Yeah, Sub-Zero, that adds up to, at the time it was 1k, so yeah, that is double the minimum value of the Crimson Zomba, which I initially paid 350 for, so I almost got triple the amount of credits I paid. So yeah, it will be hard to sell those items, but eventually I should be able to get minimum value for both, and that'll be a very nice overpay. Probably about, what, 650 credits profit off that Crimson Zomba, which is genuinely mad to think about. Again, inventory is very, very big right now. We need to get some of those items sold. We still have, I believe that is 3 Black Sterns, 2 Black OEMs, and 2 Crimson Dueling Dragons. Nothing is happening with those Dueling Dragons. At least I can sell some of the Sterns, some of the OEMs at some point. I'm buying more into the inventory because they actually make me a good amount of profit. But yeah, Crimson Dueling Dragon, absolutely nothing going on. Hopefully that will change towards the end of this episode, or maybe in the next episode. I was also able to get rid of that Crimson Standard for the minimum value again. Fairly hard to sell, I'm not even gonna lie. It took me quite a lot of time to actually get that sold. This is the post that we're using, obviously getting rid of that Crimson Standard. I believe the Black Stern replaced it. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to get rid of those. We still have a couple of those to sell. I believe Black Stern is also a little bit easier to sell than the OEM, so I'll try and get the Stern gone first and then sell the OEM. But I'm also buying a Heatwave, 200 credits again, 100 below that minimum value. This is one of the high demand unpainted black markets that I was talking about, because yeah, fairly easy to sell, only 300 credits, let's be real. Absolute shambles. It fell off hard. It used to be worth, what, a couple thousand credits, now only 300, but I could still make 100 credits profit with it at the end of the day. So yeah, fairly decent. Inventory again looking solid as always. I really want to start clearing out the inventory in the next episode because we have way too many items at the moment. 2 rows. We are getting rid of a purple octane here. This has actually been in the inventory for quite a long time. Took me a long time to sell it. I don't know why I struggled so bad, but yeah, gonna be getting 400 credits, just the minimum value. Fairly hard to sell. Don't know what was going on, but I'll take it. That is going to be another 100 credits profit from the item into the inventory. Just getting some more credits, which I do not need right now, but this is the post that we're going to be using. Yeah, as you can see, it's very, very full, but most of those items are going to be fairly easy to sell, so hopefully I will be able to start shifting them in the next episode. This is what the inventory is currently looking like, but thanks for watching to the end of the episode. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and stay tuned for the next episode coming very soon.